Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general reading. This was a request from one of my viewers requesting that I do more general readings. So I said, okay, no problem. We can absolutely call in our spirit guides today to see what messages they have for you. So we're going to do a general reading between now, messages you're meant to be heard between now and June 1st. So if you're finding this message today, this reading is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome as well, but primarily my Sun, Moon, Rising. And let's see what they have for you. Let's see what Spirit wants for you and what is important for you to know at this time. Spirit, I call upon you with any loving messages of guidance for my Virgos. What is it that you need them to hear? What is meant to be heard at this time? Why did they find this message? I am listening for you now. I have a winged wonder. Okay, winged wonder. Good luck. Swiftly arrives. Freedom, fortune, and guidance. Okay, so good luck. Are we waiting for... I'm just going to say our luck is turned. I mean, there's a sense of our luck turns, and maybe we just have been waiting for things to lift a little bit or lighten up or become less hectic. They're saying that you are being guided to making a good choice. So there's some kind of choice that maybe you've been on a fork in the road and you've been waiting for some answers. Maybe you were guided here today for that. But I'm going to say a winged wonder. All right. So I like that. But I like the sense of freedom, fortune, and that you're being guided. Okay. So we're going to see what the guided messages are. But I am leaning towards your luck is about to change. That you've just been waiting for a turn, some kind of turn. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you're trying to share with us? I have a Wheel of Fortune. There's your luck. It doesn't get any more on point, I guess, than the Wheel of Fortune when we're talking about luck, does it? Destiny, luck, fated, that divine timing. Okay, the things that we question and we go, when? Okay, so there's something going on with me with just the timing is right. Maybe you're definitely looking for answers. You're seeking answers. Okay. I have a Magician. I have a 5 of Cups. And I have a Devil. The Magician came into me as you shining, that you are proving almost to the world that you have a lot to offer. You're coming out of your shell, they just said, that you're not hiding behind something. You're not, I call it imposter syndrome, that you sometimes think that you're not the person that you are. So I do feel like you're shining. I do feel like it's your time. I do feel like it's arriving. Now, I think that all of these things happen after you remove something that definitely did not serve you, that was holding you back, that could have been discouraging you, could have been just beating up your self-esteem, whether it's a family member, whether it could be anything. It could have been, I had to give up alcohol. I had to give up drugs. I had to give up a family member, that the way they talked to me. I had to give up a friendship. I had to give up a lover. So it's a feeling of once I gave this up, my light shines. And it is a feeling of I am way better than I thought that I was with this Magician and this Wheel of Fortune. And now all of a sudden everything, they're saying because you believed in yourself, this is nice. Because you believed in yourself, it's almost as if you're starting to get all the rewards. So as soon as you start to believe in yourself and you have that self-confidence and that trust, it's almost as if like everything starts to align. So we've got this gorgeous, let it shine, show your talent, show your gift. Step out of your comfort zone. Be yourself. Be authentic. Don't hold back energy. So, and then I feel like all these rewards are coming, but it is going to be, I had to physically, they're showing me like cutting strings, cutting ties to something that was very toxic. And if you haven't, Knight of Cups, if you hadn't done that, Knight of Cups, this is more of a feeling of Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. As soon as I started loving myself, all the rewards came in. As soon as I started to put myself first, the opportunities open, the door opens. You know, like, look at me, look at me. And it's a feeling of, don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to show everybody how powerful you are, how amazing you are. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to share. So there's a feeling of reward in that. That is definitely coming in. You know, sometimes toxic energy, chaos, drama, I mean, those are very low vibrations. So when you're attached to those vibrations or you're attached to those types of people, it's like holding down a hot air balloon. You know, the hot air balloon really wants to take off. It wants to fly. It wants to look at things from a different perspective and look down at the earth and say, wow, look at this. But you're being held back by those low vibration energies. So as soon as you release that, you are going to fly. You are going to fly. Maybe you're doing that now. Maybe the fork in the road is today. And this reading was meant to find you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a wish is about to come true. Yeah, you're on the verge of good luck. Okay, your luck is changing. I mean, that's definitely what's happening. Like, I have been in a rut. I have been in a holding pattern of some kind, and your luck is changing. So that's good. The good news. A wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It is just what you need. Spirit always gives us what we need, not necessarily what we ask for, but you will always get what you need. So maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised by, I didn't ask for this, but this is the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know that I was capable of something. I didn't know this opportunity or this door was going to open. So your wish is about to come true. So that feels really nice. One more of these, please. You have many choices. Look at the balloon. She's holding on these balloons. She's ready to let these balloons go. I just used that as an example. You have options. Even if you don't see them right now, get creative, look around, okay? That Spirit's going to put you with options. You always will have a choice. But I feel like they want you to choose what makes you happy, of course. They want you, they're saying that it's a standing point for you, but it was more of a stand your ground and put down roots. That this is who I am, this is what I want, this is what I'm capable of. And once I put down those roots, I'm going to grow. So what I mean by that is they don't want you to be all over the place. You could be trying to work on multiple things at the same time, and you're not getting anywhere with any one thing. So maybe they're making you narrow down what you're really good at and saying, put your energy into that and put down the roots and then make that grow, okay? Instead of trying to do a whole bunch of different things. So if you want to be successful in an area, focus on that. I want to grow a business. Focus on growing your business. I mean, I know sometimes we have to juggle multiple things to make things happen, but it's where do you put your priorities and where do you put your energy? So maybe they're going to help you that, you know, we have a turn of events so that you can focus on one thing. You can put your energy into something that you really want to be doing. I have a pyramid, powerful people, boss, CEO, influence, moving up. So you're climbing the ladder in some way. You're climbing the steps. Whatever the steps are. Now, they could be steps that you've created for yourself. They could just be goals. I'm trying to get to the next level. I'm going to say a new door opens for the next level, then the next level, then the next level. They want you to almost ignore that voice inside of you that says it's too hard, I can't do it. other people do it better than me. That's like I feel like it's that little devil that sits on our shoulder that tells us we can't do it. So if some of you are listening to that, you know, the little devil that sits there, knock it off, like push it away and focus on what is my heart telling me what to do. My heart's saying, I can do this. I can do this. So I feel like they're giving you this, I guess, renewed belief in yourself. I want to say it that way. Sometimes it's not that you don't believe in yourself. It's that we get so stuck with the day-to-day that the big dream or the motivation or the inspiration gets kind of lost. And part of me feels like they want you to go back to that, and they want you to reinvest in that. Okay, who are you? What do you want to be when you grow up? And to kind of reinvest in that. So that's kind of the, what did they say? Winged wonder, fortune, guidance, freedom, good luck. So you're a winged wonder. Spread your wings. You know, that would be another way to say it. One more of these. Being in the spotlight. There you go. Time for you to shine. Rich and famous, a lucky break. There's definitely something going on with you with luck in the Wheel of Fortune. It is a lucky break, an influencer, star power, entertainer. You know, if you were thinking big, that I really want to break out. I don't want to be just every day. I don't want to be the norm. I want to be above the norm. I want to be special. I want to be above and beyond. What do I need to do that? So Spirit's trying to help you. You know, they are. They're trying to give you those breaks. Look at bottom of the deck. How cool is this? There's my hot air balloon. Definitely. They're giving me that. Wings of change blow. Lofty goals. Hot air drifting. But it's coming into me as this feeling of, if I just let go, if I let go of my fear, if I let go of my insecurities, if I let go of what will other people think of me if I'm successful, fear of success, are you crazy? Imposter syndrome, all of those things just weigh that balloon down. So sometimes we have to just let go of our own thoughts and say, I can do this. And Spirit gives you that one break that gives you that motivation to reinvest in yourself. And you pat yourself on the shoulder instead of having that little devil on your shoulder. And you say, I am making progress and I can do this. So there's this kind of renewed energy, I want to say. Maybe this opportunity, door opening, anything like that. There's just this feeling of motivation again. Some kind of motivation. Something's motivating you for sure. I have a 5 of Swords. I have an Emperor. I have a Lover's card. And I have a King of Cups. The 5 of Swords and the Emperor was more of a feeling of, I'm my own worst enemy. That nobody else is telling me I'm not amazing. Nobody else is, in fact, at the opposite. Everybody tells you you're amazing. Everybody tells you that you're successful. You're the best at what you do. And you kind of know it, that you're really good, but it's not what you project to the world. And maybe you think it's, you know, I'll look like I'm too, my ego's too big, or I'm full of myself, or I'm bragging. But I feel like there's that one person, it could be a partnership, it could be a friendship, it could just be somebody in your life that really does believe in you. It could be your mother, she's your biggest cheerleader. And they say, there's nothing holding you back but you. And you say, I know. I don't know why I do this to myself. I got to figure this out. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do today. They're asking you to I guess, reach deep down inside and figure out, like, what is holding you back? What is it that holds you back? We're going to give you a lucky break. We're going to give you the opportunity. We've given you the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom. We're giving you motivation. What is going to hold you back now? So you've got to take that ball and run with it when it comes. Okay. And then that's when it's that renewed belief in yourself. So if you have a goal and you drop the ball on the goal for some reason, you were off to a good start, but then you gave up. Okay, go back to the goal. Start again. Rebuild it. You didn't give up. You just had a setback. So sometimes we're our own worst enemies. And I feel like Spirit's trying to help you to override that today. That take the next couple of weeks and say, am I preventing myself from being the best that I can be? Or is it other obstacles, or is it, other things? But right now I feel like it's in my head. It's how my head is thinking. So maybe we just need to change what's in our head, and we have to kind of retrain that brain of ours to say, I am amazing. I can achieve this. I'm going to take this lucky break in this right timing, in this perfect timing, and I'm going to run with it. I'm not going to let anything hold me back. Spirit, please share with me. And they are saying set little goals, because there's a part of me that felt a minute ago that the big goal that we want is a long ways away. So that discourages us if we're not there yet. So they're saying set a smaller goal, maybe between now and the next couple of weeks, achieve that, feel good about yourself, and then go to the next one, that kind of climbing the pyramid card that we had a moment ago. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? Angel number 3. I am charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You're very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. So if that's one of your strengths, that you're charming, you're charismatic, people love you, they love to talk to you, you're personable. You have an interview with people and you're the person that says, I'm a people person. and it's true that, you get along with everybody. Everybody loves you. Use that to your advantage. That is your gift. So part of me feels like they just want you to kind of take what you've been given and I guess just be ready for that opportunity, be ready for that door to open, that lucky break, that wheel of fortune. So right now you have something good. You have something good happening, and I'm going to put that out into the universe. And I think the only thing they want you to take a second look at is you're getting in your own way. You're overthinking something, or your head is spinning about, what I'm not doing, what I should be doing. I could do more. So break it down into smaller pieces, maybe, and hit those smaller goals, and then just keep going. Because I do feel like you have incredible success ahead of you in an area of your life that you have been daydreaming about and planning, and you can see yourself there, but you're just struggling with how do I get there. So I'm going to say break it down into littler pieces, and let Spirit continue to guide you, of course. But they're saying to renew. What did they renew? The belief in yourself was the message. Okay. Sometimes we have to take a step back and say, who do I believe in the most? Who am I putting all of my energy into? Am I putting my energy into somebody else, or am I putting my energy into me? It's not selfish to put your energy into yourself. I'm going to put this out to the universe. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. I want to thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this kind of reading, let me know in the comments. Please hit that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell. I would love for you to join us here. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel. And the links are in the description and in the comments. I will see you guys all again real soon in another love tarot reading or another general reading if you enjoyed this type of reading. We will see you again real soon either way. Bye-bye.